Okay. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today is day 32 of keeping you updated every single day on uhook.com, the peer-to-peer rental marketplace that me and my brother are developing and building. We are currently on version 2.0 of the website. The original design was done by some developers, but this time around, since we're doing version 2.0, me and my brother decided to take the matters into our own hands, and we decided to design everything ourselves, prototype everything from scratch. And currently my brother is not here. He is currently working on some construction jobs, getting the work in. But for today, I'm going to run you through everything that I got completed for today. And before we get into it, I just want to mention the fact that the reason why we're doing this is to keep ourselves accountable to show up every single day and put in the work that it's going to take, because this does take a lot of work. Now, we gave ourselves a deadline of January 31st, and the website, it's been about 32 days. We didn't start exactly on January 1st. We started a little bit before that. It's already day 32. We're probably going to get to around day 35 before it's actually complete. But we gave ourselves the deadline of January 31st, and we actually scheduled the meeting on February 4th or 5th, because that's when the Logix operator and the developers are ready to meet to go over what we did. So that actually does give us a little bit more time to make sure everything is perfect. Now, we are almost done with everything. I'm about to show you right now. Right. So today you'll see right here, the first thing you'll notice is this is the open claim sequence. If you're not updated, you don't know what's going on, it's cool. This is the open claim sequence. You'll notice it's a lot more cleaner now. A lot of things have gone because we are almost finished this. We just have a couple more variations of this specific thing, and then we are done with open claims. And then once we're done with open claims, there's about like 2 more pages we have to do, but those pages are very easy. They're like terms and conditions, and I can't remember off the top of my head, but they're very like affiliate stuff like that, about us page, simple stuff. Those pages are going to be quick. That's going to be like, we can get all those pages done in a day. But after we're done that, then all we have to do is just go over the entire website, redesign the landing page, which is going to be quick because there's not a lot of action that goes into that. Redesign the landing page, and then just go over the entire website, double check everything, fucking burps. Making sure everything is good before we show it to the developers, making everything crisp. Now, let me walk you through what we did. So I believe yesterday we left off around about here. Yeah, last time. The last time you met with me, because yesterday I was not available. I was doing some college work, and I got back pretty late, so I didn't have time to actually do a recording because there was no point of wasting another hour. But yeah, so here's where we left off last time. The next part after you confirm that the location was that location that you set, or if it was a new location, you enter the new location. Right now, in the open claim sequence, you enter the amount you're requesting, right? And we actually saw this with a couple other websites, aka USPS.com opening claims. And the reason why we're doing amount requesting is because it's going to tell us a little bit about the person, right? Obviously, we're not going to give them the exact amount they're requesting, because that doesn't make sense. Because if they just say, "Yeah, I want $1 million," we're not just going to be liable to give them $1 million. That's not what this is for. This is just, first of all, give us a rough idea of how much we have to spend, or how much we have to cover, or how much of the security deposit they want. That's just a rough idea. It also tells us a little bit about the character of the person. If, let's say, they have a bike and the bike got stolen, right? We can easily go online, because we have the rental, right? We can go online and check the model of the bike, see how much it's worth, right? If the bike new costs $1,000, right? And then the person says, "Yeah, I want $2,000," or they let's say they exaggerated even more. They say the amount requesting is $5,000. Then we're gonna see that's the type of person that we're dealing with, and then we're gonna less likely to give you the money that to give them the money they actually want. It says right here, by submitting inaccurate or exaggerated amounts, it could result in your claim being denied. Please be honest. Our goal is to help you reach a fair resolution. Right? So we're not here to scam you. You're not here to scam us. We're here to work together. So this is why this is kind of like a little trust thing that's gonna, it's more of a sentiment thing. It's not really to actually decide what the amount is, but it could also just give us a reason to deny the claim, which is better for us because then we have to cover less claims. But it just takes you to the sequence here, right? You know, you enter the amount. Cool little effect here with the blue dollar sign. Can't speak, right? And then once you enter the amount, you click continue, and then you have the contact information. Now, we didn't have anywhere to really put, right, give your claim a nickname, so we just included it here. Now, we were actually thinking about not even including the name or email because technically the person that's submitting the claim, we already know their email and name because of the owner of the rental, and because they're logged in, so we can see who sent the claim. But we're like, you know what? What if they want a different email to contact them? Yeah, let's just put that email, and then we'll email them to that specific address that they want. Also, sometimes the reason why we put the name is because sometimes people name their account like Duty Booty Fruity 69. So like what are we gonna call them? So that's why we have name over here, right? And then also it gives us an opportunity to give your claim a nickname. And the reason why we do give your claim a nickname is you'll see in the next part where you have claim history, you can actually see it and search things for faster. So, right. So if you open up a claim about somebody who stole your bike, you can name it, I don't know, bike guy stole my bike. You can name it that. Anything that would help you remember what the claim is about, right? So it helps you keep it organized. Oh, the last reason why we added this is because when we have a call center, we're gonna basically set up U-Hook support accounts, and then they will just have this on the back end, and all they will do is they'll just ask the questions on the phone, and then they will fill it out themselves. So that's why we have the email, because they wouldn't know the email. No, because the account that sent the claim is not going to be associated with the owner that is requesting the claim, if that makes sense. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little congested, a little sick today, so yeah. Now, if we continue, here's what it's gonna look like. So since the continue button kind of just appears, or it becomes blue once everything is filled in, there's no like, yeah, this is required, this is not required. Nah, it's just if it's there, you do it. That's it. So that's the reason why we have, as soon as you start typing, it says, please enter a valid email address until the full like @.com is entered. Then it goes through, and then you can click continue, and then you can give your claim a nickname as well, right? And then here's what it's gonna look like, right? Submit for review. This is what the full review page looks like. I tried to make it match the whole form as much as possible, and I tried to also keep it kind of simple and easy to look at and not kind of boring at the same time, if that makes sense. So here's what we got going on. We have, right, the first part, the second part, right, claim type, the third part, reporting the issue. It gives you a full breakdown of all of that. Then it gives you the description you gave, and then it gives you the supporting photos again, and then it gives you the videos. And then if you click edit, I haven't gotten to that part, but on certain portions, right? So for example, if you try to click edit on, let's say this, right? Claim type, it's going to say, are you sure? Because if you click edit, it's going to scratch all of it's going to scratch all of the information you put, and you're going to have to restart. So that's why we're going to have that pop up. But some of them you can click edit, some of them you can't. But when you click edit, it'll just take you, right? Let's say you clicked edit on claim type. It'll take you back to claim type, but all this right here, all of these sections are still going to be there, so you can navigate through it easily. Now, once you go through everything and you see everything is good, you click submit and agree, right? And then there's a little terms you have to read and agree to. And then we actually made a nice little, if my mouse could work, holy shit. We made a cute little loading screen. So check this out. This is the loading screen for when you submit the claim. It's like loading, and then there's going to be an animation of the donkey and he's going to be on his bike kind of pedaling, kind of mail letters dropping out the back. He's looking back at them, stuff like that. It's going to be a cute little thing. And then once you claim is submitted, you get a happy donkey. He's jumping up and down. Claim submitted. Gives you some details on when your claim will be answered. And then you can either click track claim from here, right there, or you can go back, you can click done and then click track claim. I'll get back to that. Here's what the track claim looks like. It's very straightforward. There's not much you can do. You can see the status, and then next to the status, we are going to be able to put in a text, right? So if there's like missing info, we can put dash, like we can update the status in the back end, and we can do like in review dash something something, or missing info dash add photos or something like that. Or like denied check email for a reason why, or some like stuff like that. And then here's what it looks like when you click, right? You click on a rental, you want to see the details that you entered. It just gives you the review once again. This time it gives you also the rental ID, and then you get little Sherman sleeping in the current corner over there because or you know what? I'm thinking right now, depending on the claim status, you could put Sherman doing something else. So if it's resolved, you know, Sherman can be all nice and cozy on his chair. And yeah, this is the full summary there. And before we head out, I'm just going to show you there's a couple of things. Okay, there's a couple of things that are also, we also did, right? So we did the version for delivery, right? Because just in case they did a delivery and it's not a local pickup, the wording will be different, but the function will be the same, right? The wording is, instead of like, it was just a meeting spot, it's more of like, did you deliver to this spot? And then, yeah. We might also include the duration, like how long did it take you to drive there? Not sure yet. Then we are going to include, we didn't do it yet, but we're going to include the versions of the questions you get on a damaged item, a late return, or an other issue. And other issue, I'm going to write this down right now, actually. Other issue is mostly for if the renter did not show up on a canceled rental, stuff like that. Then they can include that there. Right. Then lastly, we have this. Now we didn't finish it yet, but I'm working on the versions on what's going to happen if you click, instead of retrieve security deposit, you say, yeah, get covered by U-Hook. There's going to be different portions of the form that come up. We didn't complete that yet, but we will get to that. Last thing before we go, last thing, I promise is the last thing. I want to show you this. Right, so this, we added icons to the side of the account so it's easier to navigate through. I didn't specifically do this. My brother did this, so I'm going to let him cover that next time on the next episode of keeping you updated every single day on uhook.com. Yeah, I was going to do a Friday rants with Elliot today, but I don't have enough time. I actually have to go right now. So I will see you tomorrow. And don't forget, listen, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that every single day is a fantastic day. I will see you tomorrow.